What did you ask, Eden?
Is your internet all right, Wayagiru?
Yeah.
If Wayagiru's internet was...
Knock on wood, yeah.
Knock on wood, knock on your head.
Yeah.
Knock on your head.
Not on my hand.
So we're ready when you're ready.
All right, then. Ana gadi already. Gazi dans Rio, you just go and nudge and dodge it's going to start. No, not that running. They turn over to Runga Gari, I guess. Di sotto a sta tanka garako dano yete ne stadio hunzagi dano gwego skatne gnongwe. They turn over to a gwegs ni ganyatra de gero dano a gwego o quadri on posso. They turn over to yeti sotto gunhan nero na the headstone gonna go Rio da di hawa kwe. Yung kiat again ha tam dawe aron headsera because it's stasera ne gnongwe. Tam dawe aron headsera ne Asa ni got darge ne ganyaga haga radinyato ronata runi dano risk reoge dano dam daw yaron hetsera ne agwego on a gordon gayana rasera go on skana skana gari wa gori shunsera Kazakhstan Kazakhstan sera dano gari wa gori shunsera dano gani go Rio Okay, so as always, everybody knows that whenever we get together, anything of importance, we have to do a Honda Gari Wadekwa first. This is the words that come before all else. That's where we identify and give thanks to the things in creation that have created us and the things we need to continue to sustain us. As always, we always do the same basic general opening to cover all the things that in accordance with our cycles of creation, how we came into being. So from Sky Woman to our grandmother Moon to us, this is the same steps that each person in our growth as to what takes place. So tonight we're gonna want to start from there about the opening. Because a lot of times, like as you know, I expand on the opening, and you know that I don't say that in Kanienkeha. For instance, return our mothers back to power. You know, so let's just see, what is it that we haven't covered in that opening? We know Sky Woman, Grandmother Moon. Okay, so we give thanks to the beating heart. Wait a minute, I'm thinking, did we do that before?
Yeah.
We covered that before, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So then just the, okay, let's see. We give thanks to the beating heart of our Mother Earth. We give thanks to our Mother Earth.
We could say we give thanks to the animals that give their give their life to us.
So, all right, well, let's cover that then. We're going, we did that, when was that? Last week or 2 weeks ago, eh? We talked about Sawoyer, the Gundidio. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that, Wayagiru. Remember what we were talking about, Gundidio and Gundidio? Remember the other day, that conversation?
Yeah, we want to change it to Kudero that Ska was. They offer their bodies to us.
Okay, let's cover the one that we know. That way we'll have the contrast. We'll do that Gundidio, and then we'll do the one that you just said, so that people will know what the.
Okay, now.
What is that?
Oh.
Do I hit that blue thing right there?
Yes.
Again?
Okay. To be killed.
Video.
That's the word. We don't want. I don't think we want that. I don't want it.
Yeah,
Would
well, the reason why we'll show it though is to give the contrast as to what people have
Yeah,
become.
why we're leaving it, yeah. Goderio, you don't even have to break that, just Goderio.
Condirio.
Condirio.
Corderio.
Goderio.
At the circle?
Go ahead.
What's the order?
I don't know. Everybody took their initiative, so that's perfect. Go ahead.
That's the official order.
Am I after somebody?
Yeah, after Marie-Claude.
Yeah, after everybody.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, continue.
Okay.
Are you participating or not necessarily?
Now I'm gonna write the other word.
Okay. So the order is Stuart, myself, Mark, Marie-Claude, Elsa, and we'll see if Angelica.
Condirio.
Angel says that she doesn't hear nothing. Do
Don't
you hear as
nothing.
well? Or is it broken down
Is she on the Zoom or Facebook?
on Zoom?
Can everybody else hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be something wrong at your place then, Angel.
Yeah. She just-
Angel is deaf.
Oh.
No. Sorry, Angel. Put your hearing aids on.
Angel talking is saying it's our beep, 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 computer.
okay.
Oh, my belly. Lots of lasagna tonight. Oh.
If it wasn't snowing, I would have gone to eat.
It wasn't the weather. It turned to ice, freezing ice
Yeah.
now.
Okay, tkum. Dun hets. And right at the, between the E and the R, we'll keep the,
You know, I think we could just put Gunhetzerat and then Gawis.
okay. Skudun hetzerat.
But didn't we do that one before, Edith?
Yeah, actually, I'm amazed of this translation because Kundun Hetzerat Gawas, it was like the life givers, you know, those that give their spirit. But
Yeah.
I understand that it's also those who offer their bodies because if you're giving your spirit, you're giving your body too, you know? So it's like an interesting thing. I had never, you know, made that think.
Okay, like, all right, then we're missing a word. Skudun hetzerat gawas. Put the letter A, separate word. Apostrophe. I-E.
Oh.
Wait. I-A, I-E. Okay, I-A-T-E. W-A-K-E. And that's to eat. Let's put it with your other English down below. To eat. Yeah, yeah. Skudun hetzerat kawas ayedewage.
Gunhetzerat Gawis Ayedawage.
Kundun Hetzerat Gawa, Ayedawage.
Tugun tunhet sera gawas. Ayatewati. Ayatewage.
Yeah, ayedewage.
Ayatewage.
Kundun hetzerat gawas ayade wage.
Untunet sega extrat kamas etamang.
Kuntun hetzerat gawas ayete wage. Teyutuet nuni.
Okay.
Okay, so this is obviously talking solely about the animal world, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's put let's see, where can we
Well, if we add, and then you won't have to write anything, is if you say they wanya hessas, we utilize their skins. So you know
Okay,
you're not skinny, okay?
let's put a space in between no, wait, we wanted to have the when video
Oh, instead of bodies, put meat, okay? Okay, ayedawage. And then another word after ayedawage. Eat it is a apostrophe O T I WARON. Auditwaro, and that's their meat.
Okay, then so we're gonna change that meat on the top line back to they offer their
Just put that Auditwaro next to Aedawage, and
Yeah,
then the meat is already in there, so you don't have to worry.
it won't fit on the same line. That's why I put it out.
Oh, okay, okay. Well,
okay,
anyway.
the top one there, dun hetzerat gawis ayedawage. There, the English part, can we change the meat to they offer their bodies? Or
Well,
could it be themselves? Offer
that's what it
themselves?
is. Skudan hetzerat gawas is to offer their bodies.
Just kicked out from the internet.
No.
That's what it means.
Oh no, okay. I heard that.
Okay, we didn't hear you. We got cut out there.
I says Tkudun hetzerat gawas means they give their spirits. It's not their body, their spirit life to us.
So then we can say they give their essence.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And then that way it's a good translation into English.
It separates us from cannibalism. It looks like if you don't define it right, it looks like you're offering somebody's body, you know?
Okay, so okay, we gotta say before that. No, okay, after the last word. This refers to all living, let's see, what would we say? All living creatures. That covers birds, that covers fish, covers deer, that kind of stuff. How about that one? This refers to all living creatures.
Okay.
And then the next, can you do the next English? This is a sacred exchange. In our Mother Earth's life force. In order for her to exist. Or we could take out that in order. Make it short for her to exist. Yeah. It'll be shorter, less complicated.
Igagado agwego yunuhne gatsena.
Yenu or
Yonu.
Yono?
Gigon gondo agwego yonu ne. Yunu ne. Gatsana. Yunu ne. So break it at the between the two ends. Yunu ne. Gatsana.
Gigo gondo agwego yonutne gatsana.
Ika gondo aguego yunune gatsena.
Giga Gado Aguego Yunutne Gatsana.
Gigan gandu agwego yonune gatsena.
Kikangandu, Aguigo, Yunune, Gatsena.
Gigan Ganton Aguego Yonune Gatsena. Te Twit Nuni.
Okay.
For the word creatures, Wayagiro, is it gatsena?
Yeah.
Creature.
Okay, this sacred exchange. Gigon.
Could somebody refer to their children as that?
No.
Gatsana.
Well, no, that's, yeah, you could say that to somebody that's uncultured. You
Like
know,
the
no
Addams
class,
family.
no class, Gatsena, yeah. Okay, Gigon. Yehowana.
You wanna write another one in English?
Okay, this is a sacred exchange in our mother's life force.
Oops, I made a mistake.
Her body goes through this, as does ours.
Ooh. Yikes.
So Gundidio on its own, you can say that about somebody that was maybe who unfortunately lost their life in a car accident or something.
One second. What was the question?
You use Gundidio like to describe if somebody got killed in a car accident or something like that.
No, that would change because once you get to the human people, then it changes. What we will say, what doing hook, their spirit life ended.
Okay, all right.
We just have a little elevation, little gap between the animal world and us.
I'm gonna go back to that. Okay. Can you add more? Within us, this same sacred exchange also happens. Within us, this same exchange happens.
Okay, we have the phrase.
Amen.
Okay, and now here we might come up with a new word on the microscopic level. Microscopic.
And this was the phrase. Now we go back to the beginning.
Okay, Gigon Yoriho. Yoriho Wana. Yoriho, right at the Yoriho Wana.
Wait, there's
Just
an
one
O.
hit. Take one ho out.
Yoriho is instead of
Yeah.
Yoroho, Yoriho.
Yeah.
Right? And then Yoriho one.
It's not Christmas time. Ho ho. Yuri ho. Yuri hoana. Deyona. Deyona dadu, and then you kitni stone hoods. I don't think we should break that. Not that our crew.
Yeah, we
And
don't-
then Agodun. Agodun head.
Right where you said Agadun
Um,
and Hetzarat
Gawas.
after the T, between the T and the K.
And take the ME right out. And then Ayagun hege. Ayagun. For her to exist or live. Gigon Yurihoana. De Yonatadun Yukini Stan Hunza. Agodun het serat. Agodun het sera. Okay, take the T right out. T and the rest, KWAS, take it right out.
Yikes.
Just KWAS, yeah. Agodun het sera. Ayagun hege.
Giga Yoriho.
Yeah.
Is that after the R? Does that H belong there?
Is what longer?
On Yoriho, you see that's IORH. Does
Yeah,
that,
Yurihoana.
okay, that H belongs there. All right. It didn't look right. Yorish. Okay. Gigo Yoriho Wana. Deonadado Yonki Nistaa Ohunza Agato Hetzera Ayagun Hage.
Yeah, Ayagun hege.
Giga, Yorihowana, Teyonatado, Yakinistan, Ohunsa, Agodon Hatsera, Ayagun Hage.
Giga, Yorhihoana, Teyonadadu, Yunkinistaha, Ohunsa, Agonto, etc. Ayagunheke.
Giga Yori Hoana de Yonadaru Yonkinstan Ahunza Agudun Hetsera Ayagun Hege.
Ika Orio, Oriuano, sorry, Teunatano, Yukinistana, Unza, Agonu, etc. Agondu, etc. Ayaguege.
Giga Yoriho Wana Teyonatado Yonkinistaha Ohunsa Agodun Hetzera Ayagun Heke Teyotwetuni.
Good.
Do we have the next one? Or?
Yeah, but just a second. I'm gonna put it.
Okay. Our Mother Earth.
Yes, give me just a little second.
Deonadadu. What is that? Deonadadu?
The exchange.
Exchange. Ah, what was that other one? Wait, I got it written down. Wajachadadu. Wajachadadu.
Yeah,
That's the personal, right?
yeah.
Okay. I didn't even have to see it written down. I just remembered.
Okay, Agoyerunda.
And now, yes, we can write another one.
Okay, but I think we're gonna put it in front of that. Her body goes through this as does ours. Okay, write this at the end. This exchange is managed. This exchange upon the earth is managed through her living spirit.
Okay. Agoyerunda. I don't think we have to break that, eh? Agoyerunda. De what do? De what do hetsta? Ginine. We'll keep that. And Ungwawa. Okay, we could break it at Ungwa. If even we had to break it, but it's so short. Agoyerunda. De what do hetsta? Ginine Ungwawa.
Can you repeat the first word again?
Ayagoyerunda.
Ayago.
Wait, no. Take that A right out the beginning and we shouldn't be there. Okay, Yagoyerunda. Well, I don't think that we'll just leave it like that, unless somebody thinks it's hard. Yagoyerunda, de wadohetsta ginine ungwawa.
Yagoyeronda te wadohetsta zinine ongwawa.
Agoyerunda de Wadohetsta Sinine Unkwawa.
Is it Agoyerunda or Ayagoyerunda?
Agoyerunda, to take
Okay.
the I.
Yeah,
So we
okay. Okay. Agoyerunda te wado hetsta sinine ungwawa.
Yeah, eat it, take the I out.
Okay.
Agoyerunda te wadohetsta zinine ungwawo.
Agoyerunda. De wato esta. Sinine Ungwawa.
Agoyerunta te wado hetsta zinine ongwawa. Te yotwet noni.
within us.
Hang on.
This should be a comma after that.
Okay. Okay, Gina de. Gina de what did it? We should put two TEs, but right after that TE apostrophe, put another T. Gina de.
Oh, you're in the
Oh.
wrong place.
Gina de. Okay, let's, China de wadere, de wadadu, no yawane, con yurihua.
Tinada de what de de? Tinada de what de de?
China de wadere.
Put a break after the second TA. De. After the de, yeah. Tina de. See? Can you say that again while you're there?
China de wadere.
Tina de what de? Damo wadado ne yawane gani yo riwa.
Yeah, con yurihua.
Inade de watere, tan wadato, nanyawane, ganioni wa.
Chinade de wadere, dan wadadon, na yawane, gani yorhiwa.
Very good.
Zinada de wadere, danwadado, neyawane, ganyo riwa.
Con yurihua.
Ganyo riwa.
Sinate de watere wadatu no yamene keni yori wa.
Tina te wadere don wataton na yawene geni yori waa. Te yo tuet nuni.
Okay. The exchange.
Okay. Within us, wait, go in front of that within us. We each have her same power within us. To manage okay, wait, we'll shorten this up. It's gonna to manage will go in front of within us. We each have her same power to manage this process within us.
Okay. Gigon de wadado. Gigon de wada. De wada. Okay, gigon de wadado, and then ohumzages will stay. And jinyohowe, just the way it's broken. Jinyohowe, agodun hetsera. I'll read it one more time while she fixes it. Gigon de wadado ohumzage. Jinyohowe, agodun hetsera.
Okay, that second word, dewadado. Put the break at dewa. Leave dadu together.
Okay.
Is it still okay like that while you're here?
Yeah.
Okay, giga de wadado ahunsage zinia hawe
Yeah. Jinya Hawe.
zinia ha. Okay, zinia ha. Put a break there. Zinia hawe agodun hetsera.
Giga de wadado hunsage sinyahawe agodon hetsera.
Giga te wadadu ohunsake sinyahawe agun hetsera.
Agodun Hetsera.
Agudun hetsera.
Gigan de wadadu ahunzage tinyahawe agudum hetsera.
Gigan de wadadu ahunzage sinyahawe agundu hetsera.
Giga te watato o Honzage Zinyahawe Agudu Hetzera. Te yo twit noni.
Okay. Okay, this is going to be a long word, but it covers almost everything.
Okay, so we'll do one more while he's doing that. So,
Oh boy.
what happens in the body, in the big body of our mother, Earth, happens in our bodies and is duplicated in, we'll end off with Sao Yerda, in all things in the natural world. Is duplicated. not duplicated.
Instead of and, you should maybe write as is duplicated.
So it happens in the big body of our Mother Earth, happens in our bodies as is duplicated in all things in the natural world. As, well, as or as.
That whole, that's one word, that first thing right across, what that means, the English. We each have the same power. Satayungwa satston serowana. Aum deri hua tandi te wayerun dagon. Satayungwa satston serowana. Aum deri hua tandi te wayerun dagon.
Sadeyun Guazat Serowana Underi Wadandi De Wayerun Dagon.
Tateyun wasatstan seruana aunteriwa doni ewayerun dago.
Dagon.
Ewayerun dago.
Sateu Guasatstans Rowana a underhiwa tandi te wayerundago.
Okay.
Can we,
Adeyo,
sorry, Marie-Claude, can we break it here maybe to make it easier for the,
Okay, go ahead.
sa deyo guasat seruana ayon deriwatanti dewayerondago.
Sadeyu quasas ser humano. Quasas ser humano. Ayuteri watandi te vayeron tago.
Mhm. Good one, else.
Lateu guasatstan seruana a onderi watanti te wayerundago. Teo tuet nuni.
Can you say the last word again, Warrior?
De wayerundago.
Okay, take that break out of there then.
it's like we all pronounce dagon instead of,
Yerundago.
Okay.
Yerunda. Okay, wait a minute. Try it at
down.
between the A and the K. Does that damage it any, Warrior?
No.
Dewa Yerundago. Dewa Yerundago. Dewa Yerundago. Dewa Yerundago. Wait, let me see. I'm gonna try reading the top one and just to see how it goes. So Deo Guasat Tanseruana Aonderi Watarandi Dewa Yerundago. Yeah, yeah, it flows better that way. Okay.
So what happens to the big body?
Well, you know what? That as we gotta change it back to N. You know, just for an example, we could see this process, you know, when you think of the exchange between animals or things, say a wolf eats a bunny rabbit. Okay, well, you know what happens? The wolf gets the power, the energy from that bunny rabbit. And the essence of that bunny rabbit moves on through the things that it gets exchanged into. So this is how things evolve. This is how things in the natural world become more aware, fully connected to all things in the natural world. So this is a scientific process. This is the mechanics of the exchange. The exchange is something for us to think more deeply on, like in the body. If there, let's say, like for instance, the blood cells. You could look at the blood cells as being the deer to us, because the blood cells come along and offer all life to us. So you could see then that the blood cells give an exchange inside of our body to every cell, and every cell consumes those blood cells, the oxygen, the power, the essence that it brings. So as it looks on the surface of our Mother Earth, it's the same process inside of us, but it may look different, but all the actions, all the mechanics of it are exactly the same.
Okay, Jinayawa ne, Agoyerun Dowana, Ista, Ohunza. Then we'll break it at Naya.
Naya, it says Nanya.
Naya, N-E-N-I-A, break it there. Nayawa ne, Ngoyerun Dagu, Ngoyerun. Yeah, break it at Ngoyerun Dagun. Nesaga Soyera Ohunza. I left out the N or you did. Okay, Ohunza. I'll read it again. Zinayawane, Agoyerun Dowana, Istan Ohunza, Nayawane, Ngoyerun Dagun, Nesaga Soyera Ohunza.
Ooh. Zinayawane. Zina.
Zinayawane.
Yo. Okay. Put a break in between the two ends.
Well, you do that. I just gotta go check my wood.
Yawane. Zinayawane. Agoyerun Dawana. Istaa Ohunza. Nenyawane. 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 Ungwa Yerundagu. Ungwa Yerundagu. Or is it Ungwa Yerundagu?
Yeah, like the last one.
Ungwa Yerun. Okay, take that out of Yerun, take that and put it between the A and the K. Ungwa Yerundagu. Nesaga Sawyerda Ohunza. Gonna have to wait till he gets back though. Please practice it though. Practice till he gets back.
Sinayawane, Agoyeron Dawana, Ista, Uhunza, Nenyawane, Unguayeron Dago, Nesaga, Zaoyera, Uhunza.
Zinayawane. Oh, the picture's no way. Agoyerun Dowana, Istana, Ohunza, Nayawane, Ungwayerunda, Ungwayerundagu, Nezaga, Sawyera, Ohunza.
Inayawene, Agoyerun Dowana, Istaa, Ahunza, Nenyawene, Ungwayerundago, Nesaka, Saoyera, Ohunza.
Inayamana, Agoyerun Tumana, Istanauza, no, sorry, I'm all the way, okay, I'll let you go.
Will you finish, Elsa?
I thought that we were doing it for real because Waco is back.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't know he was there. Okay, Zinayawane. Agoyerun.
Zinaya.
Zinaya. Okay, put a break there, yeah. Zinayawane. Agoyerun Dawana. Ista Ohunza. Nenyawane. Ungwayerun Dagu. Nesaga Sawyerda Ohunza.
The one.
One Akoyeron Dowana, Ista Ohunsa, Nenyawane, Ungwayerun Dago, Nezaga, Zaoyera Ohunsa.
Chinayawatne, Agoyerun Doan, Agoyerun Doana, Istana, Ohunsa, Nayawatne, Ungwayerunda Gu, Nizaga, Sawyera, Ohunsa.
Inayawene, Agoyerun, Dowana, Istanha, Ohunza, Ninyawane, Ungwayerundago, Nisaka, Saoyera, Ohunza.
Tenayawene, Agoyeron Tuana, Istana, Onza, Neniawene, Noyamene, Ongwayeron Tagu, Nesanga, Saoyera Unza.
Very good, Elsa.
Inayawone, Agoyarundawana, Ista'a Ahunsa, Nayawene, Ungwayerudago, Nezaga, Saoyera Ahunsa. Teototoni.
Okay, do we have another one there? No. Okay, so there is a female force within all of us.
Ah! A female force, what?
Within all of us, managing our living system. Even if you are a male. Ha! Right there gives us, or it connects to how the non-native world refers to the hormonal imbalance. Oh, excuse me. What's our time like?
8:04.
Oh, we're doing good. We didn't get cut off once yet.
Say it.
We didn't get cut off once yet. Rub it right in its face. We didn't get cut off once yet. It's funny. Usually even on clear nights, we get cut off like a bunch of times.
Okay. Well, is it raining right now?
No, I don't think it's really doing anything anymore.
Well, it's just cold, eh?
Yeah, it's not that bad here, actually.
And a while ago, I mixed my fire with some wood. I put popular, Lombardy popular that's been dried for 2 years. Man, what a heat it put out. Okay. Gaia tkudun hetzerat kawas. Put a little space, yeah. Gaia tkudun hetzerat kawas. Audit sat stonsera. Dondi, Nguayerum da Gumsum. Okay, Nguayerum da Gumsum, Sene Runungwe. Or instead of Sene, we'll put Zinine. Take that out, put Zinine. Okay. Zinine Runungwe. All right, we don't have to break that. Okay, I'll read it again. Gaia, Skudun Hetzerat Gawas, Audi Satstonsara, Dondi, Nguayerum da Gumsum, Zinine Runungwe.
Gaia te gundun hetzerat gawis, aon zisat stansera, ahon dandi, on guaya runda gunsa, zinine runungwe.
Gaya kundon hetzerat gawas, aodisat stansera, aon dandi, ungwayerun dagonso, sinine ronongwe.
Gaia tun hetzerat ratkawas au tisats tansera aun tandi unguaye runda kunzu sinine ronungwe.
That's good there, Mark.
Gayan tikundun hetzerat gawas autisatstanstera ahondandi ungwayerunda gunsu zinine ronungwe.
Very good, Mary Cloud.
Kayan tiguntun seret gawas. Autisat stansera autandi unquaerunda gusu sininerunque.
Gaia tun hetzerat gawas audi satstansera aondanti unguayerunta gunso zinine ronungwe. Teyotuetnuni.
Wow.
Good.
Waigerdo, the second line, the first word there, aon zisat stansera. Can you say that word?
Audi Satstonsera.
Okay, take the break after the O and put it at OTI. Is it okay like that?
Yeah.
OD Zatstansera. OD. All right, I'm gonna read it just to see how it goes. Gaia, te gundun hetzerat gawis, OD Zatstansera. Yeah, that's the way. OD Zatstansera. Okay.
Just to break it, Wayagiru, for the first Gondon Hetzerat Gawas, do I say, so there is a female or female force for the first part?
Audi Satstonsera is the fourth.
Let's
It's
see that.
called.
Just wanted to be sure. And then where should I break it so it fits with Dondi? Within all of us?
Where's that? Dondi. Dondi. Let's leave it there.
Okay, I'm gonna do this and you tell me. Okay. Is that okay? Like the breakage of the sentence like that?
What did you do?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Are we? Look, I think maybe we're frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen.
Oh,
You're starting to. You put the hex on yourself.
Well, we could still hear you. You could still hear us.
you did it on purpose, huh? The rubbing. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ahun Dandi, that's all of us.
To move with the force is moving within us. Yeah. All these substances are Dondi. They're forced to move within us.
Okay, but it doesn't say within all of us though, right?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be within all of us, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm just gonna do a last breakage because
Even if you are male, Tsinine Runungwe.
ay, what happened? Gotta look like that. Another one?
Okay, wait a minute.
You wanna go up?
Okay, wait, there's a gap that we have to bridge here. See, we're talking about the living force within all of us that manages our systems. This is in every cell. It's in our collective of cells. Now, when we're talking about the people, the women, the life givers manage. So we gotta bridge the gap from what we said here to the social structure of the women. Okay, wait a minute. Now, how are we gonna do this? Let me go up to this
The
last. I'll read the whole thing. Okay. So what happens in the big body of our Mother Earth happens in our bodies and is duplicated in all things in the natural world. So there is a female force within all of us managing our living systems, even if you are a male. This is duplicated in the social structure of the longhouse. Where the clan mothers manage everything in the house. Okay, wait a minute. Let's not say everything. Let's say everyone. Because we already came out of everything, now we're into people. This is duplicated. Okay, let's write something else then. Thereby continuing the symbiosis in all things on all levels. No, okay, wait, we're not going to say symbiosis there. We're going to say the Gayandawana.
You wanna say that in English or?
Yeah, balance, but we're going to use the word Gayandawana. Thereby continuing the,
It's frozen again.
okay, what is written there?
Thereby continuing the balance in all, no, let's see. In all things, in all levels.
On all levels.
On all. Uh-oh, oh, it's just kicked out now.
I'm still there.
Oh, I just.
My eyes brother.
Sounding like a laser man.
Okay, Giga de Gahna Nedakwa. Duplicated, this is duplicated. Siniwe, like Ganusesne. Sinue, you the honor. You kiaf de jadu. Ganusku.
Okay, Yonkia de. Gotta put a break there. And take the one out between the A and the T.
A and T.
They're the same word. Jade. Yonki, Yonki, Yade, Yonki, Yade, Jade. Okay. Alrighty.
Okay, giga tega natne takku. Jinine ganu sesne. Jinue yudianer yukiate jadu ganumsko.
Okay, wait.
Is it Zinine or Ziniwe?
Jiniwe.
Okay, that Yonki the Jadu. We're gonna have to rearrange the breaks in there. Yonki. Yonki. It's already there. Yonk. ION. Right at the end.
Ion?
Yep, right after the ION. Now take the next one out. After the A. No. Right there. Yonkia de Jadu. Yeah, okay. Giga de Ganan.
Tega natne takku.
Okay, no, we gotta put a break there. Okay, take. There you go. No. Okay, right after ne. No, ne. Put one there. Take out the one after it. Tega na ne dakwa. Tega na ne dakwa. Okay. Giga tega na ne dakwa. Ziniwe. Ganosesne. Zinuwe. Yodayana. Yonkia de Jato. Ganusku. My ears are getting bad.
Giga de gana nedakwa tiniwe ganosesne tinue yodiane yonkia de jado ganusku.
Giga deganatne tagwa. No, oh, sorry, over again. Giga teganatne tagwa. Siniwe ganusasne. Sinue yotiane. Yukia de Jadu Ganusko.
Giga de ganani dagwa, ziniwe, ganusesne, zinuwe, yodianer, yongia de jato, ganusku.
Kiko tegananektawa tiniwe ganosesne tiniwe yotianer yukia te jadu ganusku.
Giga de ganane dakwa, Ziniwe ganoseste, Zinue odiane onkia de jado ganosku. Teo twetnuni.
Okay.
Making it sound too easy, Angel.
Because I wasn't there for a few weeks now, I have to be better.
Okay, so you're trying to make it up. We get it. If you were just normal here, you would be Thank you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, this is duplicated in the social structure of the longhouse where the clan mothers manage everyone in the house. Okay, in this way, on every level of our existence,
There's another sentence before, thereby continuing the balance in all things on all levels.
where?
Oh, thank you. I totally forgot.
Ah, okay, all right. All right,
Take
well,
that.
just put that down afterwards. We'll finish it afterwards then. Thereby continuing the balance in all things on. Okay, wait, we might not have to do that then. The last one. Thereby continuing the balance in all things on all levels. Okay, yeah, take that out. Just erase it. Okay, let's go after all things on all levels. All things on all levels. Connecting all things together in a good way. Creating.
Again, it's trying to say
We
balance.
have balance there
In
already?
the same sentence, thereby continuing the balance.
Oh, okay, all right, wait. Thereby continuing the balance in all things. Okay, leave it at in a good way. We'll say that to honor our old friend, the late Aunt Jock. She was a family friend. Her whole family was a family friend ever since, even before I was born. And she always spoke that way. Everything that she said, she would say in a good way. Like if she says, why don't you go out and play? In a good way. You know, if you do this, you know, if she tells you to do something, it's going to be in the good way. So whenever I hear that in the good way, I always think of the late Aunt Jock and the good way that she said those things.
Oh, wow.
Bear Clan, Akwesasne. Akwesasrono.
Okay. Yonde was da. Yonde was da sundara. Okay. Yonde was gun seri. Ri. Split it there. Yonde was gun seri haro, and then aguego. I left out the, either one of us left out the W. Aguego. Okay, then Sadeo. Sadeo natte. Okay, de ganero. De ga. De ganero aguego yoyanare. Unless
Okay,
you-
Sadeon Natte, put a break in between the two T's.
Yeah, I was gonna put one there, but I didn't think.
And the first one, Sundara, take out the break there now. Yeah. Maybe soon. Yeah, at the soon. Yande wada Sundara.
Okay, I'll read it. Yonde wada sundara. Okay. Onde wagun seriharo aguego sateyo natte de ganero aguego yo yanere.
Yande wada Sundara, ande wagun Serihara, Aguego, Sadeo Natte, Deganara, Aguego, Yoyane.
Okay, Giro, the second word is antewagun serihara or serihara.
Serihara.
Y antewada sondera, antewagun serihara, aguego sadeyonat de ganara, aguego yoyanere.
Okay, wait a minute. Go back to that word, Serihara. Take it out after the RI, between the I and the H, and put it between the A and the R. Oh, what happened? Serihara. Under Wagun. Serihara. Is that okay like that, Waigir?
Yeah, yeah.
Serihara. Okay.
Yonde wada sundara. Oh, we already did it, eh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, my turn. Yande wada suntera, ande wagun serihara, aguego, sateo nate, deganera, aguego, yoyanere.
Okay.
Yande wada suntera, ande wagun seriharon, aguego sadeyonate, de ganera, aguego yoyanere.
But they gunner. We don't need a break in there. It makes it harder.
Yante watsu. Yante wata sutera. Yante wata sutera. Ante wagu seriaro. Aguegu sateyonate. De ganero aguegu yoyanere.
Yo. After
Yande wada sontera, ande wagu seriara, aguego sateyonate, te ganera, aguego yoyanere. Teo tuetnuni.
so antewagun serihara is the balance in all things.
Yeah.
Okay, what word has continuing in it?
Yonde wada sundara. Continue.
Okay.
It's in the right place.
Thereby. Like therefore, or thus. So in Kanienkeha, is there something like to sum things up, to basically say, and so? That's basically the same thing as thereby. So it's a summation of like things that were said before. Thereby, or and so, a word for that.
Janina.
Okay, so put zinine in front.
Oh, it's gonna mess everything up.
Well, thereby it's gonna mess everything up. So it's where it fits in a perfect place then. Thereby continuing. Yeah, just put the English up, thereby continuing. All things, put a guego up. Underworld, Siri, yeah. Saderio natte. What does that mean?
Sadajanate at all levels.
No. Saderio natte.
Sadayanate, they're all connected at all levels.
Oh, I was seeing an R in there. Oh,
Yeah.
Saderio natte on all, okay. The gunner, what is that?
Connects.
Connecting.
Connects, ties.
Okay. Hold on.
Bastard, my finger is throbbing.
Yo yanere in a good way. Okay. All right. Is there anything else written?
No.
Okay. What time are we at?
8:33.
Okay. Let's see now. Can we go to the beginning where we started?
I think that there's a phrase that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I have to fix that one. Here.
Okay. Condelio. Okay, wait. Go back up. Condelio. How have people been using Condelio?
As like wildlife.
Okay, so they don't even identify like the exchange or anything.
No, because there's nobody left anymore. Then the ones that know, they're too lazy to go back and fix it. That's the problem with Mohawks. They settle for something. That's why we got nothing, because they settled for nothing and think it was a good deal. So you got to fix it. You got to think, go word for word and say, hey, this doesn't make sense.
Okay, let's go in front of Guindidio and let's put Guindidio.
In the same line or?
No, above. Oh, wait. No. I got it wrong. Hang on. We're going to continue after Guindidio. Guindidio has been misunderstood and misused. Put it on the same line. Just put has been misused.
Okay.
So put a line afterwards so that you know that there's a break. Yeah, and do it on the Kanienkeha part too. Let's go underneath. Let's do another one. People have used it to describe the animal world. it actually talks about the exchange.
It actually talks about annihilation of a whole, the animal world, which is what they're doing. By killing everything off. That's good there, everything's annihilated. That's what we don't want. So we gotta fix it.
Okay, but in the past, the Guindirio, people use that to say animals, right? Like to
Yeah,
refer to.
animals, but Gudirio could be, it's feminine. It's to kill the female. It's actually opposite of the way we think, where we say we let the female moose go by and we shoot the male to eat. But then they want to do away with it because then you have to go to them to buy your meat. You don't have to kill the male. If he's got nobody to seed, then the life stops, or any male. Just kill the life giver and you got everybody else dead in their tracks. Can't reproduce.
Okay, do we have the Kanienkeha for that? People have used it to describe the animal world.
Because when there was a person to do that, you said about the exchange, but then he said it's not actually the exchange, but.
But see up there, I sent that word. They what the way. They what they don't the way, and then I'll start writing the other one. But the what they don't the way has been misused. So I'll write this now. What you just wrote.
Okay. Been misused to describe the animal world. You can take out people have used it too. People have used it.
Oh, hang on, wait, again.
Oh, so we changed it. We changed it.
Yeah, we don't need the people, the part that just so criticizing.
Yeah, because of the word that you put there, they what they yon the way, the way. They what the way. They what they the when it actually talks about their exchange with us, their exchange with us. Yeah. Or maybe even talks about, could be describes.
Every night I keep hearing like a wolf kind of sound at this time. And there's no dogs in the, oh, there is, but there's none that howl.
Could have coyotes out there.
Yeah, oh, they're out here, yeah.
Full moon. They could be
Yeah,
out.
that's it, yeah. Agadogoste. Agado. Goste. And then Gatsena will leave. Aonahuja will leave. Nona. Orihuio. Gatnigun. Rayon. Daston. Tinat de. What? Tiha. Tinat de what tiha. Agadogoste. Gatsena. Aonahuja. Nono. Orihuio. Gatnigun. Kanienkeha Ryan Dasto, Jinat de what tiha.
Okay, the first word, put the break at aga. Take out the next one. Put it between the N and the S. Aga dogatste. Aga dogatste. Okay, aga dogatste, gadzana, aon hodza, nona orihuio, gani guhrayan datsto, tina the what diha. What? Can you say the last word?
Jinat de what tiha.
Zina. Okay, put it after Zina. Take out the next one. Zina de what diha. There, that's it. Okay, Gani guhrayan datsta, Zina de what diha.
Agadoganste, Gatsena, Aona Hunsa, Nona Orihio, Ganigurayasta, no, Ganigurayadasto, Sinatewat Diha.
Agadoganste. Katsansta. Katsena. Aunahunsa. Nuna. Orhiwiu. Ganigunra. Raya Dastu. Sina Tewatiha.
Agadoganste, Gatsena, Ahanahunsa, Nona, Orihuio, Ganigurayandastu, Dinatewatiha.
Agadogaste. Katsana. Aona hunsa. Nona arimuyu. Kanigurayan dastu. Kenate mandiha.
Agadoganste, Katsena, Aonahunsa, Nona, Oriwiho, Ganiguraya, Tatso, Tsina, Tewatia, Teotwatnuni.
Oh, wait, on that first one, I'll go to Gunste. Take out the second one and let's see how that looks. I'll go to Gunste. Does that feel any better?
Agadogoste.
Is it better with the comma there or the apostrophe, wherever that is?
That's up to you. Sir.
Everybody, how do you feel when you read that? I'll go to Gunste like that or with the apostrophe between the N and the S?
I prefer this way.
I'll go to Gunste, yeah. Okay, okay, so we gotta put something else just after this now.
Okay, just a second before. If I break it like that, does that read good like that?
Yeah.
Okay, right after that, go down, put two lines, put 3 lines in, go to the second one. Go down. Okay, the part where we take their lives and reconcile with them. This is our exchange. Oh, this is really broken down to, I'd say, a complete understanding. See, you think of on the microscopic level what goes on inside your body. You know that all the cells need life, and you know what the life that they need is the oxygen. So just like us, what do we need? We need to eat. Okay, so just think of that oxygen like the stuff that we eat. So think of the oxygen as it's going by in the vein, passing by the cell. It might look like a deer to that cell. And so that cell has to hunt that oxygen. When it takes the essence of that oxygen, then that oxygen cell, its essence is gone now. It's used up by those cells that take the oxygen. So the body then continues to be recycled. But when we kill a deer and reconcile, then that's how we help that deer to continue, like the same way that if the blood cell got that oxygen right here, as soon as the blood comes out, it needs the power to continue all the way through the body to get back into the heart. And so this is the reconciliation process, to reconcile. It helps the one that has been weakened to make the body strong. It helps that one get back to the source to be recycled. When you think of this perfection, this is perfection within creation, that this process, this is the most sacred process. It's how even protons, neutrons, and electrons feed off of each other to make physical matter appear to be real. Okay.
Okay, Jinue. Jinue oyetia. Tia tunde. Oyetia tunde dano. Ojide wa. Rihwa. And then take one O out. Okay, Jidwa Rihwa Seruni. Ne, N-E-H. Ne, Nue. Okay. De Yungwa. Okay, De Yung. And then Gua. Split it there. De Yungwa Dadu. Okay. Jinue Yetia Dun. Jinue Yetia Dun de Jinua yetiaktunde. Take the H out. Jinua yetiaktunde. Tanu jidori wasruni nehnue de yunguadado. De yunguadado.
Okay, the second one, Anzidere Wari Wasaruni. Take out the first one. And the third one.
I'm getting tired. I can't read after I get tired.
Yeah, we only need that one in the middle there, huh? Anzidere Wasaruni. Anzidere Wa.
Jidewari. Jidewari.
Anzidere Wa. Anzide Wari. Anzide Wari. Okay, Anzide. Anzide Wari Wasaruni. There we go. Okay. Jinue Ayatia Donde Dano Anzide Wari Wasaruni Nehnue Deyun Guatadu.
Sinue ani ya donde dano antes de wari waseruni nenue teyun guardado.
Sinue Ayetiadunde Dano Ansite Wari Waseruni Nenue Deuquatadu.
Nube Oyetiyadunde Danu Onzidewari Waseruni Nehnue de Yunguadado.
Sinue ante ya tunde danu azite wari waseroni ne nue te guatatu.
Sinue Anyetiadunde Dano Dano Ansite Wari Waseroni Nenue Teyonguatato. Teyotuetnoni.
Okay.
Okay, I think one last thing right after that. In order for all of this to be understood. Right after this is our exchange. It identifies what the dot and a comma. It identifies us, comma, taking their lives. For hours. That is a big exchange. It's really something to contemplate deeply about creation. It looks brutal when a lion is taking down a gazelle, tearing that gazelle apart. It looks brutal. But that lion only takes away the ones that are sick or slow or are broken leg or something. It only takes away the ones that are weak. And in creation, if the weak ones procreate, then the next generation will be weak. So the exchange there of a lion brutally tearing apart a gazelle, that's not brutal to the gazelle, because the gazelle isn't an individual gazelle. The gazelle is a part of all the gazelles. And so when one of the gazelles are taken out that maybe has that is weak, when it is prevented from procreating and passing on that weakness, it strengthens all the gazelles. So what looks bad for the gazelle when the lion is catching it and tearing it apart, eating it, that may look bad and painful, but that's not bad and painful for the gazelle, which is all gazelles. It is strengthening all the gazelles. So there's a part in creation that we have to understand about the inversion of things. Because here in this description of the exchange, then to make it clear as to how the process may be misunderstood by what we're seeing, looks violent, but it's actually a strengthening of the species.
Okay, Cadogosto. Should we put it at the S instead? Cadogosto.
No, you know where? Wait. Put it after the KOTO.
Okay. Cadogosto. Gia tunta. Yeah, IA. Gia tunta. Nu guao. Okay. All right. Cadogosta. Gia tunta. Nu guao.
Cadogonsto, Tietia Dunta, no Guatwa.
Cadogansto, sia bunda, no guamo.
Gadogasto, Sietia Dunta, Nuquawa.
Cadugansto, Tietia Munguabu.
Cadogasto. Tunda. Guana.
Gadoganso, Tietia Tunta, Nonguaro. Teotwit Nuni.
Okay, can we just look at, I want to just read all the English to make sure that it all fits. Guayaguero, I'm going to read all the English. Just, can you read all the Kanienkeha to see that it all fits? It identifies, oh, no, right from the beginning.
You mean the whole thing?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that there's a flow. To be killed has been misused. Okay, keep going. Is there something missing there? No. Describe the, go back up, let me see. To be killed has been misused.
To describe the animal world when it actually describes.
Okay, there's, can't start off a sentence like that. Okay, yeah, it flows from lessons been misused to describe the animal world when it actually describes their exchange with us. The part where we take their lives and reconcile with them, this is our exchange. It identifies us taking their lives for ours. They who offered their essence to eat, their meat. This refers to all living creatures. This is a sacred exchange in our Mother Earth's life force for her to exist her body goes through this as does ours. Within us, the same exchange happens on a microscopic level. You better fix that, everybody. What? Gani Yoriwa. Gani Yoriwa.
Microscopic level.
Okay. Keep going. This exchange upon the earth is managed through her living spirit. We each have her same power to manage this process within us. So what happens in the big body will not affect what happens in our bodies. Nesaga. What is that, Nesaga?
Same thing.
Nesaga. Illuminati. Natural world. So there is a female force within all of us managing our living system, even if you are a male. This is duplicated in the social structure of a longhouse where the clan mothers manage everyone in the house, thereby continuing the balance in all things, on all levels, connecting all things together in a good way. Wow, okay. Okay, so this is where Wayagera is going to read it all off, so everybody has to...
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good there you, the one yet to be killed has been misused. Agadogas de Gatsena to describe the animal world, nono rihuio, when it actually describes the exchange with us. The part where we take the lives and we reconcile with them. This is our exchange. It identifies us for taking their lives for ours. They who offer their essence to eat. Their meat. This refers to all living Gatsena creatures. This is the sacred exchange in Yukinistan. Mother Earth's life force. For her to exist. Her body goes through us as Ungwawan does ours. Within us, the same exchange things happen. The microscopic level. Gigon de wadadu onzaga, this exchange of the earth. Tinya Hawe Agutun Hetzera is managed through her living spirit. Sadin Gwasatston Sirawano, we all have the same power. Aundariwatandi, the Wayarundagun, to manage the process within us. Jinayawat now Agoyarundawano, so what happens in the body of our Bikini Stone Hudza Nayawana will happen Goyarundagun next saga in our bodies as duplicated. So we are on Zaga of all the natural world. So there's a female, Audisat Stossera, Auntandi, force within us all. Managing our life systems. Janina Renuga, like males. Okay. Gigan de Gahna Nedakwan Jiniwe. This is the duplicated in the social structure of Ganusesne, Jinue Yudiana, the longhouse where the clan mothers Yukia Techado Ganusko manage everyone in the house. Jinine Yonda Wadasudara, thereby continue the Wagun Seri Hara Aguego to balance all things. So they are not the Ganer Aguego on all levels connecting together, Yuyanere, in a good way.
Okay, this just made me think of something. You know that when it identifies, this is how the mothers manage the entire longhouse. Everybody, we know the people are managed. Even as far as sometimes the mothers will have to arrange marriages. Now, this is in times of when there is, say, a shortage of women or men within either clan, either of the clans. Then the mothers would have to manage, whereas on normal times, you know, well, you fall in love with who you fall in love with. Oh, it's not to say the mothers would put you with somebody who you don't love or who you don't fall in love with. It's just to say that they manage it from the time you're a child to have you and this other person pretty much the course laid out for the two to come together. And when they do and have a baby, then you know that this baby now is actually feeding off of the mother. It's feeding from the mother's life force. So there's an exchange there. So we could say so, or we could deduce something here. That the beauty of life, from the time of the first essence, first physical matter, it didn't have to have babies and continue to grow into the diversity that we know. It didn't have to. Life could just be itself. But the sacred exchange, this is the thing here. Just like the sacred exchange between a woman and a man, whatever it is, if it's love, if it's just you discussing, if it's you having dinner together, the sacred exchange of, you know, maybe the guy brings the deer back, the woman prepares it, whatever, or the sacred exchange of having a child, bringing a child into the world. So the sacred exchange is there, identified in all things. If we go all the way back, I can look at it and say that it wasn't necessary. It didn't have to have babies. It could have just lived and been its own thing. But the exchange, this is where all the excitement is, where all the meaning, the purpose of life is. So it's not so much in you or the story of you, it's more in what you do. What you do in this world, how you exchange with the world while you are here. So you think of this. How have you exchanged with this world? What have you given to this world? What has this world given to you? You know, this world has given you life. Every second of the day that you've been alive, for however old you are, this world has given you a beating heart, given you eyeballs to see everything, a brain to figure out stuff, and all of your everything that makes you up. This world has given you that. What has your exchange been? What have you exchanged? What is the world exchanging? We can see the reason why Gerdo identifies that the way people have been misusing this word, they're tricking themselves. They use the word to kill everything as if it means the exchange. And so this actually is what happens. People do end up killing everything and they do not have the exchange. For instance, we go to the grocery store to go buy a steak. What's our exchange there? We didn't have an exchange with that cow. Somebody killed that cow, didn't exchange, didn't honor or respect its essence and its life force, and just took it. We had an exchange with the person who took it. We gave them money. We didn't have an exchange with that actual life force of what has given us, what has given to us. So this is something to think about. The exchange has been taken away from you. Taken away through economics. Now you pay somebody to kill that thing for you, and they don't give a good goddamn about how they kill it or what they're killing it for. They just kill it. So there's no exchange there, which means that for however long humans have been domesticating animals, which is for thousands of years now, humans have not been having the proper exchange with creation, the proper living way, the way that we live with creation. So think about this tonight, about the exchange. What is it that you have exchanged? What is it that you are going to exchange from here? What do you have to offer to this body that has given you life? What is it that you are going to give in turn? Think about that. There's one thing, sorry about this, Gerdo. One word we have to put at the very beginning. Let's go back to the text because the way we get into it doesn't, it's not a proper way of flowing into it. We have to say the word Guindirio. So where is the?
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Right at the beginning, the word, and put
Okay, Owana. All right, I'll write it.
put the Guindirio quotes. Guindirio.
Okay, Owana is the word. De Owana? Just Owana.
Owana. Could we say Owana yo yanade? The good
Yeah.
word?
Yeah.
Owana. Owana.
Owana.
Owana.
Owana.
Owana.
Is that it? Okay.
Hey,
Okay, then, only thing left to do is to do the closing. Who did the closing last week? It
I
was you,
did,
right?
yeah.
Okay, it would be me then. Okay, I'll do the closing. Okay, well, wanagadi higa joke so we're going to see us now. Years ago, way to close. What is the term for that, to close?
Ayeda one hodo.
Ayeda one hodo. Years ago, way ayeda one hodo. Ungwewana.
They were yesta.
They were yesta. I'm not going to remember that. I already forgot it. You told me a second word. I already forgot the first word. Okay. Man, I can't even think right now. I'm so tired too myself. Okay. Just to identify to everybody that in the past week or so, we have all been on a, you can say, a business blitz. There's been a lot of business happening with all of us. Political stuff such as this. This Kanienkeha class, it's not as simple as just say, like, if you're gonna take any language class, like say learn French into English. It's not as simple as that, as you know. This is work, an endeavor to understand spiritual meanings, how spirit came into physical form. Because before we are able to talk the way that we know, we got a mouth and air comes out of there, out of our lungs and through our voice box. And we think that talking is as simple as this. No, talking comes from a time before we had physical body. It starts from the spirit having the experience of coming into physical form. And so as you come into physical form, just like when a seed is put in the ground and water cracks it open for it to start to grow, there is a sound there. You can't hear it because it's underground. But when the seed cracks open, there is a sound to that. And so when you are starting from spirit form coming into physical, there is sounds that the spirit makes. And you all know these sounds. I mean, you could be sitting there after eating dinner and you'll hear your belly make a spring noise going, or making noises. Inside, as these things work and move around and expand and contract, it causes friction to the thing that's connected to it. And so if something is expanding and contracting, like say when you're eating, you know, it makes noise. You could hear it here. So when it's going through your system, in your guts, into your belly, and your belly is breaking it down with the acids, there's noises that are happening. And so those noises from the very beginnings of the spirit traveling into physical realm, those noises are carried over. The experience is carried over. And then when we're here, the experience, when we experience it again, it's referenced or it's connected to our memory of in the spirit realm. So our words are not words of just somebody just made them up like other languages. These are words that are rooted in creation itself, in the scientific process of creation. Oh, this thing and this thing comes together and it goes boom. And that boom on the very small level means something to us. And so we take that boom of the way that we know it, understand it, and incorporate it into our syllables, the way that we formulate those sounds to formulate syllables to represent those actions that we experienced when we were traveling from spirit into physical form. So this is truly an endeavor. This is work. None of us can really appreciate it that much, except for Wayagerdo, because he's the one that has to do all the work in the translation. And you know, sometimes when you're thinking of a word to describe something, you know, you're digging way up here, way in the back. Even sometimes your eyeball even kind of looks way back there in the back of your head to think, hey, where is this? I gotta pull it out of there. And you can see in the times when Waiagirdu was here, because I can't see him on the screen, but in the times when he was here, you could see when he's looking for a word. You know, he's not just a blank face. There is mechanics going on in the brain, things happening when you're looking for a word. It's like you went into a library and you're looking through the index and you're trying to find a book and you're running to that place in the library to get that book. That's a lot of energy exerted. That's a lot of power. And so in the last week, we have all been doing a lot of work, a lot of political, spiritual, a lot of thinking. And so this time, for this specific thing to come out, to be addressed, I know that in the last couple of months, this has really been an issue. Some of you know, I've been bringing this up, saying, Gwendidio, Gwendidio. And I relate to my father. I hear my father saying it, Gwendidio, Gwendidio. And this has been what, about the last month and a half, 2 months? Some of you have been hearing me talk about this because I hear my father saying this, Gwendidio, Gwendidio. And so when I brought it up and talked to Waiagirdu about it, and he made it clear that the way that people use it today is misunderstood. It's not true. We are in the midst of whitewashing of the Kanienkeha language, turning it into truly Mohawk, just Mohawk, where the meanings, the understandings, those things that make people smart are not there. It's just a word. It's like a bowling ball. What's the meaning of it? Nothing. But if you describe it, what it is, then there's meaning to it. And so this effort at this time is of great purpose to us. We aren't going to understand it or see right now, but in the coming months, this whole dialogue is we're gonna reflect back upon it to see the scientific process of what we are going to be experiencing. So nyawago to everybody for this effort. Waiagirdu, as you know, that in the last 3 to 4 weeks, month and a half, as we've been talking about this, you and I, you know, that we've been going back and forth in discussion on it. So it's not just tonight that this these words, this dialogue comes up and where it's just thought of, like, say, for Waiagirdu to pull that word out because it's just brought up tonight. No, he's been thinking about this. We've been thinking about it for, like I said, about the last month. So there is a lot of purpose in this, even if you don't know or understand why you're talking about something. But if you're talking about something for a whole month and there's an ongoing discussion about it, then you might not understand why that is there. Why is it such a reoccurring subject? It is there because it is going to be a part of our vocabulary, our part of our understanding. If we have just the English words, we can describe it, but we are not going to understand it except for this translation from Kanienkeha now into English. Now we will be able to understand it. So therefore, even people, non-native people who just understand English, you wouldn't even have to say the Kanienkeha parts, even though if you did, it would make it that much more understandable to you. But you wouldn't even have to say it in Kanienkeha. All you would have to do is read the English parts. And right now, you might not understand them. You might not see how they fit, but in the coming months, you're going to see. You're going to see this through volcanoes, through earthquakes, and you're going to see a new transition that is actually taking place, a new exchange, an exchange that can only take place at the end of a great cycle, the beginning of a great cycle, where a snake or a lobster sheds its skin or its shell. It's the beginning and the end, and all of this, these words, all of these meanings are there on both ends. At the beginning of the end, and at the end of the beginning, where the complete transition is made. Okay, so Nyawa go yeti sota gunhan there on the headstone. They're gonna go real that the hawa way. Yuki at again had dam daw your own headstone and Kanienkeha. Would I say Ungwana? Would that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, now we'll go everybody. Doga tena na hoda ya dakso. Air to sawit, air to sawit, air to sawit. Kenya hesitate to the Joanna. Yawagoa.
Eh,
Yeah.
There we go.
Dios, besicheranya.
Up and down.